Why your council keeps failing you. 20 years ago, my father came to visit me in Birmingham. He flew in from Poland, first time in England. I didn't take him to certain parts of the city, but he saw anyway. Beanbags piled at the curb, overflowing bins at the bus stop, a man throwing a takeaway box on the ground, nobody saying a word. He turned to me and asked why it is like this. I didn't have an answer because I stopped seeing it. He hasn't adjusted yet. I already had. That question stayed with me for 20 years. This is not a film about politicians. This is a film about how power is built. The question: every year someone knocks on your door. They shake your hand. They give you a leaflet. They say, vote for me and I'll make the city cleaner, safer, better. You've heard it before. Every election, same promises, same streets. The system they operate inside never changes. So here is the question. Is this incompetence? It is not. It is a system where the person you vote for does not control the outcome. The mechanism, here is why. Your council doesn't decide how much money it has. Westminster does. Between 2010 and 2020, central government funding to the local councils was cut by nearly 40%. At the time of recording, it has never fully recovered. This is why your bin is not collected. Fewer collections, fewer street cleaners. No budget to enforce littering fines, no money for more bins. Birmingham City Council, the largest local authority in Europe, ran out of money. Not because one bad decision. It was carrying a legal bill for equal pay claims that research. £760 million with no way to pay it. In 2023, it assured a Section 114 notice. That means it cannot spend money it doesn't have. Birmingham is effectively bankrupt. Not Greece, not Argentina, Birmingham. And here what nobody tells you at the door. Your council cannot fix this, not because they don't want to. Councils in England exist at the permission of Westminster. No constitutional protection, no guaranteed funding, no independent powers. They cannot raise taxes beyond a certain limit. They cannot borrow freely. They cannot act without approval. So when someone promises you clean streets, they are promising something they do, not control. It used to be different. It wasn't always the case. In the 1870s, Birmingham Mayor Joseph Chamberlain bought the gas companies, built new streets, cleared the slums, gave the city clean water. He did it because city had the power and the money to act. That Birmingham is gone, not because the people changed, because the system changed. Power moved to London and never came back. What other countries did? Before I show you two examples, one thing matters more than anything else. There. This is not about people. People in Birmingham are the same as people in Warsaw or Tokyo. This is about how institutions are built. British tourists visit Warsaw or Krakow and came back confused. They post videos on YouTube. You can find them, and they say, I didn't expect to be this clean. For them, it is a surprise. In Poland, the same council that collects your bins controls the budget for it. They can hire more staff. They can enforce fines. They are directly accountable for what happens on your streets because they have the tools to act. Japan went further. The infrastructure, bins, collections point, cleaning schedules is funded and maintained locally because local government there has what it needs to do the job. Those countries didn't get clean because their people are different. They got clean because their governments are structured differently. The receipt. At the time of recording, the average Band D household in Birmingham pays over £2,000 a year in council tax. For that money, your bin gets collected less often than a decade ago. The pothole outside your house has been there for 2 years. Britain has traditions, and traditions, as you can see from your street, are not the same thing. But once you understand the mechanism, you know where to look. Bins are the smallest failure in the system, and that is not even the biggest one. Thank you.